Hello everybody and welcome to the new video tutorial on SEO. In previous videos we were analyzing the term mobile friendly, and we said that mobile friendly is given to the websites on which we do not need to zoom out or zoom in order to read the context, and we do not need to scroll left or right, up and down in order to understand more about the content. And according to the definition of Google on mobile friendly, and of course, creating mobile friendly website, we need to have three options. The first one is responsive web design. Google recommends you to use this design because it is very simple, and this is using the same HTML code and URL for the website designing. And it is the same way that it is going to adjust the width and length of the display mode, and according to the platform and the display size of it, it is changing it, and therefore the website is going to be shown on the display of the platform like tablet, cell phone, laptop, etc. Then that is a very good feature. The second option that we're going to analyze is dynamic serving. Here we've got the same URL for different platforms, but the HTML code is different according to the width of the display. And it is on the server. Server is going to analyze the display, and the HTML code would be variable and changeable according to the width and length of the display of the platform the user is using. The biggest problem of this option is that you need to have some process on the content of your website before sending the data and information of it. And it leads to having a heavy and extra load on the server, which leads into having the slow speed. The third option is separate URLs for different platforms like the desktop computer, laptop computer, tablet, cell phone would be defined differently. And here, different HTML codes which are delivered to different platforms are like responsibility of the server. It means that server has the responsibility to adjust, analyze, and understand to figure out the size of the width, length of the platforms of the user. Google doesn't recommend the third one because it is going to find out easily that the URLs are different from the web pages that are appearing on the desktop and those pages which are appearing on the cell phones. This is not a smart way of doing it because you need to have two different URLs. You need to update, process, and every function should be doubled. Whatever you do on the desktop display should be done on the website that you have designed for the cell phone. So of course it is not economic, it is just time consuming, and it is not considered something which has a good benefit for you. So you can understand that when you've got two different URLs for each of them, you've got a different SEO, you've got different rank and rate. And don't think that the rank and rate and the SEO that has been analyzed by the Google is going to be added to the other version. Let's imagine that for the cell phone display, you've got a URL with a single SEO with single rank and rate. It is completely unique for the cell phone version, and it doesn't mean that this rank, rate, and SEO is going to be added to the other version which has been designed for the desktop. So that is a silly way of thinking. So we never recommend you to have two different and separate URLs for two different versions for the displays. The other important problem it has is that the users cannot share the website correctly. How is it possible? Suppose that you've got your cell phone on the Facebook, you're going to share a URL which has been designed only for cell phones display, and you share it with some friends of yours. And imagine that the users for whom you have shared that cell phone designed version of the website are going to use their desktop computer in order to check that, let's say, website, and they're going to see the format on their desktop which has been designed only for the cell phones. So what would be the idea of the users? That would be awful. They're not going to be interested in that at all. If you remember, we were talking about user experience, in previous videos, and we said that it has a very great effect on the SEO of the website, and it has a direct relativity with the responsive web design. So if the design of the website of yours would consider responsive web design, for sure the user experience would increase. You are going to enjoy a better SEO, a better rank and rate. So guys, that was the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and good luck.